If you don't know me, I've been with Grafenia for a while now. I opened the very first printing.com store in Edinburgh back in 1998. And what I'd like to do over the next 15 minutes or so is share the experience we've had of what's happened in 2020 and the trends we've seen. So, I mean, what just happened? I think it's fair to say it's been a drive-by beating. The print and design industry has been bashed, bruised, and bedraggled within an inch of its life. 2020 must go down as the worst year on record. Events were cancelled, customers forced to close, volumes down, demand dropped, and in some cases to zero. But some businesses prospered, and not just those with government ministers on speed dial. You see, customer behaviours changed. Things that were always going to happen, happened, and continue to happen at a relentless pace. And changes that should have taken years took place overnight, sometimes out of sheer necessity, but client priorities are different now. And businesses who were able to respond to what clients wanted, well, they've done better than most, but it has been hard for many. And let's face it, the economy has been tough for a while. Politicians have been playing games year after year of uncertainty and flux. Businesses discarded like soiled dolls, confidence shattered, promises broken. Yet our industry, it kept going. Hoping things would get better, a return to normal, the good old days, dreaming of sunlit uplands, yearning for the sweet fragrance of fresh opportunities. Then the pandemic stormed in, and when the tide went out, many have been swept away, and hundreds of print businesses already insolvent already in 2020, and many more zombies, bleary-eyed, dazed, enduring on support drips, and I guess just waiting for the inevitable. But better days, there will be better days. Exhibitions will restart. Events will return. Print orders will come back. They just won't be like they were. And let's not pretend otherwise. Things are never going to be the same again. I saw a quote, you might have seen it, but it really resonated with me. Marriage is hard, divorce is hard, choose your hard. Obesity is hard, being fit is hard, choose your hard. Communication is hard, but not communicating is hard, choose your hard. And the thing is, life will never be easy. It's always going to be hard, but we can choose our hard, and we can pick wisely. So it really got to me, that, and it made me think in a different way. And we've got the status quo doing the same thing we've always done on the same treadmill day after day, the path perhaps of least resistance. But that's hard, and it's getting harder. And we can't opt for solutions that don't exist. There are no easy answers, but we can choose to change, to choose our hard, and maybe to set a different path. And taking that path alone is hard. Going solo can lead to great success. You've all grown a business. You've done this before. Of course, you can do it again. On the flip side, trying a new system is hard, yet starting from an established system is a shortcut because somebody else has learned the hard way, smoothed the bumps, shaved off the spikes, and sometimes it's about choosing the path which leads to a greater chance of success. You see, 2 decades ago, we started the largest network of print stores in the UK. You might have heard of us. And a decade ago, pretty much everything we sold was litho print, almost everything. But we started to see change, times changed, things got hard, and we chose to adapt. So we actually changed our business name, we changed our focus, And over the past 7 years, we've grown the Nettl network, and there are now more than 200 neighbourhood Nettl locations. And being honest, it's been hard. We own our own stores, like this one in Liverpool, and we partner with hundreds of like-minded graphics businesses in 10 countries. And they're all facing the same challenges. Maybe each country's at a different stage in its life cycle, but they all had one thing in common, and they saw the traditional print market get hard and wanted to make a change and stop the rot. So we witnessed firsthand through our company stores, through our network, print volumes in decline, margins eroded. So we moved into some growth areas, into wide format, into digital textiles, into graphics, into signage and displays, into vehicle graphics, and just in time for the great exhibition extinction event. We were there. So today, Nettl's product mix covers just about everything a business needs to promote themselves. But, and here's the inconvenient truth, now that marketing rarely starts with print. Sure, clients are still buying it, still buying lots of it. Of course they do, and they still will. Maybe just not as much as they used to. You think about all those brave souls who made the leap into entrepreneurship in 2020. Do you know that 84,000 more of them did than in 2019? And surely there's going to be more people start their own business in 2021. But when those startups begin their marketing, print won't be top of their shopping list, maybe not even second. So it turns out that digital first isn't just sales puff, it is actually a thing. The pandemic's been cruel and random. How badly a sector has been hit, or how much it bloomed, was often down to sheer luck. E-commerce, one of the big winners, while physical retailers were shuttered and shackled, online retailers had a bonanza. Millions of punters, they fired up their browsers, added to their baskets, and waited for the gentle knock at the door. A gold rush wrapped in brown corrugated cardboard, instant gratification, shopping without having to put on shoes or bras. I think many people tried it for the first time and they liked it. And scientists have found that it takes 21 days for a habit to stick. 21 days for it to become second nature. 21 days to change our behaviour. And the fact is, lockdowns have relentlessly forged online shopping habits. The longer they've gone on, the more people have succumbed. And this isn't a fad, this is here to stay. So, given the rise in e-commerce, you might expect that our Nettl stores would have sold loads more websites. Well, they did, yeah. Everybody was rushing to add click and collect, updating opening times, responding to whatever new restrictions were dreamt up the night before, uploading menus, QR codes, contactless payments, all the things you've probably used yourself. I guess interestingly though, we saw a rise in clients wanting to drive traffic to their website, because selling to businesses particularly got harder as we went remote, because overnight traditional ways of reaching, traditional marketing methods got much harder, because you couldn't direct mail to offices because nobody was home. They were all working from their actual home. With exhibitions, events cancelled, getting new customers got hard, and you had to go different places. You had to go to the places where customers were, and that was online using search engines. And so that is where our story must go. There's an old gag in digital marketing circles. Where's the best place to hide a dead body? And the answer is on page 2 of Google listings. Fact is, there's only one way to climb search engine rankings, and that is elbows out. You can't just stick up a website and hope that people will find you. It takes investment, it takes skill, it takes effort. It is hard. And that's why there's been strong demand during the pandemic for search engine optimization. Done right, it's a really powerful way to get new visitors to your website. Done badly, it's damaging, like a parent. So our Nettl stores, they sell SEO to their clients, and our centralized team take care of all the geeky and time-consuming hard technical bits in the background. Look, if you want to get into SEO yourself, of course, you can do it all yourself. You could do all the hard stuff yourself, all the technical bits yourself, or you can just focus on selling it, explaining it to your clients, inviting your clients and prospects to attend the events that we run online every week, and perhaps leave the grind and the hard work to the geeks. Just while I'm speaking of sales, I still can't believe how many printers have glamour shots of their machines on their website. And guess what? Nobody cares. So don't flop out a plant list in a sales meeting. Clients don't care. They might be smiling on the outside, but inside they are removing your limbs. My clients want personal service and they know the print quality of the multi. No, they don't. They don't. They want convenience. They want to browse and buy online when it suits them, to do things self-service, to approve proofs, to download invoices, to make payments, to share files. Because for clients, having to speak to someone every time they want to do something is their hard. And that's why we've made our W3 Shop e-commerce platform available to entrepreneurs. It's the same powerful system that powers printing.com, hundreds of other public and private websites. And every shop's fully loaded with print, display, sign, promo products. Someone else has done the hard graft, merchandising, photographing, huge range, writing copy. Someone else does the hard graft, maintaining it, pricing it. So you can just get on and sell to your clients. We've always had ink under our fingernails. We own factories, and we've got some of the newest and most advanced systems and kits in the country, but we'll never show you photos of the machines, right? But as the pandemic struck, we found ourselves thinking about what clients might want in an unlocked down world. And our Nettl stores were running hot, helping clients make their premises COVID secure. We were prototyping, inventing, testing and merchandising new products. And at the peak, we were launching new products every single week, all popping up for sale on W3 shops and in catalogs for our Nettl partners to sell from. And it was hard. It was hard, and we wondered if there was a better hard. So in the summer, we decided to open the Nettl network to third-party manufacturers. We set about building the systems and processes to connect our buyers with these sellers. And we call them works makers. And now we got hundreds of new product categories and dozens of independent makers who are supplying our end clients throughout the land. And what I wanted to ask you today was, if you manufacture packaging, labels, apparel, fancy printing, promo giveaways, displays, branded swag, designer personalized gifts, custom furniture, we want you. If you make something a business might want to use for their marketing, we want it on our platform, because the Nettl network is buying what you're selling. Every day they're asking on our private community for new connections, for new supplier contacts. And we thought there must be a better way. So if you want to become a Nettl Works Maker. There's no upfront fees. There's no monthly subscription. Just tell us what you do best, and we'll onboard your range, photograph it, merchandise it in a few easy steps. And your products, they'll be listed on hundreds of public web shops like printing.com, like Marqetspace, our trade channel, and they'll be available for selection on branded private client sites too. We'll send you orders when they're placed, and we'll send a courier to come and pick up the parcels when you've made them, and you'll get paid by Grafenia Plc. So there's no need to worry about credit checking individual clients. We genuinely think this is the easiest way to extend your reach, to extend the range of people you can access. And you see, this is where it gets interesting, because some businesses are closed off to the outside world, but Nettl is collaborative by design. We are default to open. We always partner and collaborate with strangers. We're a network of like-minded people who want to do the best for our clients, to help businesses in our communities, to learn best practice, because being in business is hard and nobody should go it alone. There are too many pitfalls, too many traps. Building systems is hard. Getting your team to follow systems is hard. But on the other hand, scrambling to find old artwork is hard. Chasing up orders from multiple suppliers is hard. Troubleshooting problems on a custom coded website is hard. Being part of a proven system just shortcuts that hard. And we genuinely believe in the power of community and in building systems which learn from the network. And that's why we're launching the Nettl Alliance, because there's strength in being part of something bigger, working together. So look, if you make something, we can sell it, become a works maker, list your products on our sites, and when we send orders, you'll get paid. Maybe that'll open new markets and let you do what you do best with our marketing help. If you're a printer, our advice would be you need to go digital first and fast. One way to do that is to become a Nettl partner and escape the commodity trap. And look, to grow, you might be thinking about you need new people or new skills, but employing people is expensive and hiring more people isn't always the answer. It's about being more productive. And the Nettl system just frees time. It automates things your team might be doing manually. The training that we deliver online means you can get more from your existing team's skill set. You can use our automated marketing to keep front of minds with clients and stay fresh, say relevant things, nudge reorders, trigger new ideas, so that you can focus on growing relationships in your neighborhood and to really align your business with the way the world is going. And if you're a creative, being a Nettl partner means you can service your clients at scale. We know you probably already design websites, maybe you do SEO too, and as a Nettl partner, you could do more, find, I guess, for a wider range of clients without compromising your capacity. And as I said, if you're an entrepreneur, then maybe start a W3 shop, find a niche, sell our full product range, or just curate a collection, set your own pricing. Takes 5 minutes to set up and it's ready to sell in 48 hours. And all of these things cost a lot less than you think they might do. From a few pounds a day, your whole team could get access to the system. And there's one last way to join the alliance. And we know that a lot of people have been personally affected by the pandemic. If you've been made redundant, or if you know someone who has, maybe nudge them or point them in the direction of the Nettl Academy scholarship scheme. It's a fully funded program of online training courses. If you can sell or design, we'll help you learn new skills and maybe even start your own business. And our scholars are already helping our Nettl network to extend their design reach and their design capacity. So that's it. We all know what clients want. They want to win new customers. When events return, they want visitors. When exhibitions restart, they want attendees. When restaurants reopen, they're going to want diners. And we can help. You can help. We can't do this alone. We think we're better working together with your local reputation, our systems and software, your relationships, our marketing automation, your team, our team, one team in your town, you and us together, maybe as a Nettl. And look, it's hard to go it alone. And we know it's also hard to invest in a new system or start a new relationship. But if both those roads are hard, doesn't it make sense to choose the one that gets you to a better place? So hopefully I've planted some thoughts. Hopefully you'll reflect on whether it's time to choose a different hard. As Graham said, we've made this talk into an ebook. If you'd like to share it with your team, there's a bit more detail around the roads and the ways you can join, and a bit some further reading on some of the ways. Just go to nettl.com/choose your hard.